When Bruce Lee appeared on screen, his movements weren't just choreographed action, they were living demonstrations of a lifetime of training and philosophy. To analyze his cinematic martial arts techniques is to uncover how he blended realism with artistry, creating a style that was both authentic and unforgettable. Bruce's approach to fight scenes was different from the Hollywood standard of his time. Most films relied on flashy but unrealistic techniques. Bruce, however, insisted on authenticity. He drew from Wing Chun, Western boxing, fencing, and later his own Jeet Kune Do to craft moves that looked powerful on screen but were also rooted in real combat principles. One of his signature techniques was the intercepting sidekick. Bruce used it to control distance, cut off opponents, and deliver explosive power. On screen, the sidekick often became the decisive blow, clear, sharp, and dramatic enough to excite audiences while staying true to martial effectiveness. His straight lead punch, inspired by fencing's thrust, was another key technique. It was direct, fast, and economical, showing his belief in the shortest, most efficient path to victory. Unlike many exaggerated movie punches, Bruce's strikes came like lightning, sudden and shocking in their speed. Then there was his creative use of Nunchaku. Though not a central part of Jeet Kune Do, Bruce incorporated them into films to captivate audiences. His mastery of rhythm, timing, and fluidity turned a traditional weapon into a cinematic spectacle. Bruce also emphasized realistic defense, slipping punches, parrying strikes, and using low kicks to destabilize opponents. These moves showed his understanding that a fight was about survival, not just performance. Yet he adapted these for the camera, slowing or sharpening them so that audiences could see the technique unfold. Equally important was his use of rhythm and pause. Bruce knew that fighting wasn't just about constant motion, it was about timing. In Way of the Dragon, his fight against Chuck Norris showed the beauty of strategy, testing, adjusting, then striking with precision. This was pure philosophy in motion, the art of adaptability. What made Bruce Lee's cinematic techniques revolutionary was the balance he struck. He didn't simply replicate real fighting, nor did he rely on empty theatrics. Instead, he created a hybrid, realistic martial effectiveness infused with cinematic drama. Every punch, kick, and scream carried both truth and flair. Today, when martial arts films are made, they still borrow from the blueprint Bruce Lee created. His techniques weren't just about winning a fight, they were about telling a story, showing character, and expressing his philosophy of freedom and self-expression. Analyzing Bruce Lee's cinematic martial arts is to see more than just action. It is to see the birth of a new language of film, where combat became art, and where one man's philosophy reshaped how the world views martial arts.